What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the official Cliffy J, and I'm back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be giving you guys another power rankings. And it is week 2 of Australian Survivor Brain versus Bronze 2. So let's just start off at number 17. At number 17, I've got Ben. And I don't really got nothing nice to say about this guy. Not nothing nice. I don't have anything to say about this guy at all. I mean, he's still invisible at this point. So, yeah, let's move on to number 16. At number 16, I've got Kristen. Very similar thing. Really haven't gotten much from her, but we have gotten a few confessionals. At number 15, I've got PD. And I haven't really gotten much from him, obviously, in terms of confessionals. The edit is it's very unbalanced in Australian Survivor, but he's just not really shown to be much of a gamer. So I can't really say too much for him either. At number 14, I've got Ursula. And she's gotten some content, but mostly I feel like it's been needed because it's played a part in the way that the weeks have played out when she's gotten confessionals. So I don't really got much to say about Ursula either. I don't really think she has a very high chance of winning, but I don't know if she'll be like the next boot. So, I'm going to have her up here at number 14. And at number 13, I've got Max. And he's just dumb, bruh. Like it's just that simple. I don't know what he thought he was doing with that move. It didn't make any sense. The logical move when you have that type of advantage is to send two people from the other side back to the camp and then just send home whoever you guys want to send home. Like, yeah, it's chances of an idol, but it was enough of them to where, you send two home and you take the risk. That's really what it comes down to. Especially with the fact that you guys don't even know if Kalen is on your side or not. I don't know why they just assumed that he was, but that's on them. And that's on him for sure. And at number 12, I got Kate. And that's just mainly because I really can't, you know, pinpoint anything that Kate's really done in the game. Like, she's seemingly aligned with Morgan. So that's good. Yeah. At number 11, I've got Jesse. And I just kind of feel like Nash was his storyline. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like Nash was his storyline. He hasn't really gotten confessionals outside of that, but I like the guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him at 11. And at number 10, I've got the first graduates member, Zara. And I think the end of her game will be coming at the hands of Laura and Logan somehow, but I just don't know when that's going to happen. I just think that the edit has definitely played up the battle, like a rivalry between her and Lauren and Logan. So I do think that it will be something that happens there. Like, there's no way that all three of them are going to make it like deep into the game. I don't think that's really possible. I think that at some point, rubber will meet the road and they'll be able to succeed on shots they're taking at each other. So I do think it'll be Zara that will get sent home, though. I don't know why. I just feel like it'll be Zara. At number 9, I've got Kalen. And he got a good edit on one episode. But other than that, he's been invincible. Invincible. Nah, I mean, hey, invisible. He's been invisible. And I do think that that matters. I do think that that shows that he doesn't have much chance to win. But I do think you never know. His edit might sneak up on us. So I'm going to go ahead and put him at number 9. And at number 8, I've got Logan. And this list this power ranking is obviously more based on it's based on likeliness to win, but it's also based on position right now. And I do think that Logan and Laura I think I might have called her Lauren earlier, but Laura and Logan, I think that they're still in a decent position now that the swap is coming because they have Rich. And depending on how the swaps work, if they're with Rich, Like that's three people that they could be able, they also have Max. Like they have numbers. So I don't think that they're in terrible positions. So even though I don't think Logan has the highest chance of winning, I do think it is around the same level as Kaylin and Azara. I gotta put Logan at number 8 because I do think she is still positioned really well. Still. And at number 7, I've got Miles. And Miles has really impressed me this season so far because obviously being an Asian kid on a mostly white cast, it's not going to be, easy to integrate and stuff like that. And we see the struggles kind of there. He hasn't fully integrated with all the players, but he does have a good relationship with AJ. He could have had the guys. Like it's definitely stuff that he could have done. He's played really well. He has the Graduates Alliance. So I do think that though he was on the bottom earlier, he has been able to turn it around. And I like the improvement, and it has been somewhat impressive. Now, do I think Miles is a winner as of right now? Not necessarily. I think Miles has a lot of potential to be a big threat. I think that Miles will have maybe another underdog arc in the game, but I do think he will be someone that is going to be a big threat for someone else to slay, someone else to maybe turn on, someone else to get out the game. So that's kind of what the vibe I'm getting from Miles as of right now. And at number 6, I've got Morgan. And I feel kind of similarly about Morgan as I do about Miles, except for I'm less confident in her winning. But I don't know why. I just feel like I should have her higher because I think that it's a chance that she's going to be in a better position on her tribe than Miles is. Because Miles has, multiple people that are targeting him. And you have Max that's just straight up like not rocking with you after you turned on him a little bit. You feel me? So I do think that Morgan probably will be less of a target, but I do think also Morgan is going to be somebody else's big blind side or like a challenge beast come merge. Like that's like the vibes I'm getting from Morgan. And at number 5, I got Noonan. And this is where we're getting to the people that I actually do think are positioned well and have a legitimate chance at like winning. You know what I'm saying? So with Noonan, I think that her edit has been really solid. It has been kind of bloated, but I do think it has been really solid. She seems like a power player on her tribe, and so I don't really feel any different about Noonan as I did last week. And that's really what's coming down to. And at number 4, I've got Laura. And Laura is someone that I feel like maybe I should have her lower, but when I'm looking at her edit and I'm looking at the thought process, like, yeah, she's overly trying to save Rich, and that does like matter. But at the same time, I do think her and Rich actually do have something there. I do think it is some loyalty there. It's possible that they are actually each other's number ones. So I'm gonna give her that. And I do think that when we get, like I said with Logan, when we get to the swap, as long as they're able to get with Rich, them Max, if they have numbers, so it's something that could definitely be done, especially with the fact that we don't fully know the full dynamics on the Braun tribe. And since we don't know the full dynamics on the Braun tribe, it's possible that Laura is able to integrate on their tribe when they do some swaps. So I'm going to go ahead and have Laura at 4. And at number 3, I've got Paulie. And maybe I'm a little biased because Paulie is probably my favorite character on the season so far. But I just think that he's still in a solid position. I think that I have a decent amount of faith in him strategically. I just have a little more faith in the two graduated members that are at number 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? And at number 2, I've got AJ. And I really like AJ. He's been a consistent presence to start the season. And he was able to walk around and enrich his mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit there. And he's grown a strong relationship with Miles. He's also aligned with Zara and Kaylin. And he's also aligned with Corinne, but I just don't know if he fully is like rocking with her right now. Because when they talked, when him and Miles was talking, he was like, I really like Zara, overglazing Zara, but and don't really liking her so much. So, I can't really say that he's really aligned with her for real. I think he'd throw her under the bus, no issue. But he has that alliance and stuff like that. So I think my AJ's in a good position, has a solid edit. He has been invisible in a couple too many episodes for me, but I'm gonna have him at number 2 right now. And at number 1, I've got Kareen. And I've got Kareen at number 1 because I think she's positioned really well on her original tribe. And with the swap coming, I see Zara as the one that will be sent home if one of them are sent home, and after that she'll just have to pick up the pieces of her game. But she has a solid alliance, and I think that she's a solid player overall. I think that she showed us some strategic chops, and she's not someone that's going to be afraid to flip, afraid to make moves. I feel like she has the killer instinct, so I gotta have her at number 1. And that is the end of today's ranking, guys. You guys let me know who you guys have as the top 5 most likely to win at this point in the game. And let me know what y'all think of my rankings in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and push the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new lit banger. Peace.